Oh, nice.
my gosh, that is fancy.
Nice.
Yo.
Yo, we got this crowd working. All right.
That is
awesome. Okay, so we'll record up to 6 hours.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
I know, right? Dude, we can start this freaking podcast. What's up?
Yo! Woo!
Woo! All right.
We can be the bunch of crackheads we are.
What the heck are we going to talk about?
I have no clue. About how freaking Fox thinks Brazil is better than us.
Yeah.
Free traitor.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Fox really quick. Hey dude, if you want to join,
okay.
We have the recording set up. We got 6 hours. We can make a podcast. My
podcast.
Oh, sorry.
You said podcast.
Is verified. So I can.
You type fast. Holy crap.
My channel is PeppsiRoll with PeppsiRoll. Just so you know. So if you could go check that out.
Yeet. Dances in still XX Woof. Because yes.
Yeah. Dude, thank God I figured out how to freaking I can download the audio onto my computer and then edit it.
Nice.
This is great. Honestly.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I still have that Dreammare tab open. Please, spare my eyes. You died.
What?
Oh, you went all silent. It scared me.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm gonna go check. Oh, how the? I gained 11 more subscribers somehow.
How? I only have 7.
No, seriously, I'm not kidding. Here. Last I checked, I had 43.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Video to YouTube.
Dude, this is insanity.
I know, right?
Dude. 54? Dude.
Yeah.
Holy crap. You glitched out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, oof. Well, it's only on your side, so it should be pretty much fine with the recording. So, okay.
Yeet.
Yeah, we're pretty much good. Let's see.
Wiffles have subscribed to you. I have 8 subscribers. Yay! 8!
Okay.
The most views I have on a video is 43. Customize channel. Yes, I will customize my channel because I hate my profile picture.
Oh, dude! I found the beginning of me and Lazzy's, text channel. Our DMs.
Nice!
So Dude! We started voice chatting with each other literally back in February of 2019.
Holy crap!
Yeah, dude.
That's insane. Absolutely insane.
Ooh. Okay, so now I figured out how to get to the very beginning of our DMs. I can literally probably read from the very beginning. Okay, I'm going to take a huge leap and go on to Scratch. because there's a lot of stuff that happened on Scratch. That was where it began.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna search up TigerTale. Oh boy.
Wait, it's on Scratch? Freaking let me yeet my Chromebook out. Where did I put my Chromebook? Where do I put anything in this mess? There it is.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Oh god, I found it.
Nice. The snooper spooter will find. You're joking! No!
What happened?
It's not showing up when I looked at it. I'll just find you then. I will find you!
Who?
You!
Me? Okay.
Yes. I still have your username pretty much memorized because yes. Because I'm creepy! I have now left Scratch, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Take my follow.
Man, remember when Karan didn't have a gender? Oh boy. TigerTale Kara. The one guy that's not consistent across all of the TigerTale AUs. Yay.
Yeah.
Dude, Karan's just a jerk. He doesn't even have a backstory. He's just Rick, but Morty. It's just Rick, but Morty. It's the best way I can describe him. Spiky-haired Kara guy who keeps hitting on Frisk when she has a boyfriend and almost possessed her several times. He's basically literally just a jerk.
Oh my goodness, you have so many studios that you curate. Oh my god. Kitchen Clan. Wow.
Don't go to my Scratch account. I haven't been on there for literal months. Oh boy. I'm gonna type in my login information and just hope for the best.
Well, you'll see that you've been followed by someone new. That's for sure.
Don't follow me. I don't need more followers.
Yes, you do.
It's pretty much unneeded. It's fine.
I don't care. I'm gonna follow you if I want to follow you.
I left Scratch.
Doesn't mean I can't follow you.
Pretty cool. Just a few more, please. I left. Who else followed me? Who's following me? Don't follow me. Stop inviting me to studio.
Too bad. Too bad.
Oh my god. Okay. We should actually get into talking about TigerTale now.
Yeah, I know nothing about TigerTale. Other than Dream is depressed as heck.
So, like, TigerTale is... The plot is really all over the place.
Yeah, I noticed.
We only sort of managed to sort it out at the end. But, like, we're gonna have to span this over, like, several episodes or something. So I'm gonna have to be very descriptive or just, like, skip around and jump around a bunch of stuff. Or, like, include all the weird crud that happened. That way it's longer. Because the podcast lasts more than 1 or 2 episodes.
Remember when Dose and Dream were dating? Good memories.
We aren't gonna talk about that yet. Okay. So, like, TigerTale, the beginning was basically started when Lazzy joined, actually. He was one of the first people to make a character in the Scratch Studio, and that's kind of how we met.
Nice.
He made Azriel Dreamer. Originally, I'll get it out. So I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and try to find his entry. There it is. As a dreamer, Undertrap and Undertale. I think he still goes along the Undertrap timeline. He is in the updated story. He escaped Undertrap, did a bunch of stuff, and now he ends up here. And he doesn't have emotions, so about 12 to 13, he's not. He's a guy, and used to be a flower, but Dream Swap gave me a soul. That's not the same story. It's completely different. He's basically an amalgamate now. Yeah. So apparently his crush is Frisk in this one. But that's not true because he doesn't have emotions. So it all started when Lazzy joined my not my server, my Scratch
studio.
He joined, we started role-playing together, and eventually he said, hey, I'd like to take ink, so we did that. And this is kind of where it started going weird. I decided to start shipping my self-insert character, who is Angel. She's no longer self-insert. I'm not an absolute jerkwad like she is. And she's literally insane. Her and Ink got together eventually. It kind of started when Ink decided to flirt with her. She wasn't having any of it. And then I think one of the other angels, because there's several of them guarding all of the AUs, the Tiger AU chain. There's Tiger Fall, Tiger Dance, Tiger Swap, stuff like that. And he found out that she liked fish because she's a cat lady, literally a goddess cat lady. I'm not even joking with this. And took her out for lunch or on a date, basically. And for some reason, they immediately fell in love. Got a hotel room together, slept in the same bed. Nothing happened. So get your mind out of the gutter. They literally slept in the same bed together. It was just like, honey, you met him on the first date. It's literally the first date. Are you kidding me, honey? And okay, so Angel, she's blonde hair, bright yellow hair, yellow cat ears, little tiny Manx cat tail, the short ones. She was around 20 in God years, which is freaking I want to say around at least 100. It's really weird. She has this sister named Demon, who from the I know I'm 12 11-year-old or 10-year-old me was very stupid. She, Demon would cause chaos. She would actively try to cause corruption in the code. She would actively edit the code, and she would just try to cause chaos and stuff wherever she went. And Angel would try to stop her. It's basically Ink and Error all over again. And apparently, Demon literally was the polar opposite of her in looks and in attitude. So while Angel was a lot like me when I was younger, really oh my god, I'm so sarcastic and I'm so quirky. It's so stupid. As I said, 10-year-old me, not very smart. So she Demon was her polar opposite. Very, very chaotic, very haha, I'm going to ruin everything you love, haha, everything you love is corrupted, look at you, you're so stupid. And Angel wasn't having any of that, yeah?
Quick question. I saw you were following Nednil Clan. Did you hear what happened to her?
Yeah, I feel really sad about what happened to Nednil Clan. Yeah. I didn't know it myself, but I watched one of the speed paints from one of their friends, and they described how Nednil acted, and I laughed a few times because a lot of the times that they showed a memory, it was it was pretty funny. Like, I think, if I remember, it's been a while since I've seen the video. They, the doctor said she's not going to even remember you're here about some, like, I think it was for surgery. And when Enel woke up, she said, "I remember everything." It made me laugh a little bit, but I do feel genuinely sad about their death, and I do hope that, like, the people that they were close to feel better eventually about what's happened, because I know they were a great person, and sometimes one of the only reasons I go back on Scratch is to go back to their account and watch what they've made, because honestly, their art was really good. I wish I could have been friends with them in real life. I know I've probably missed that opportunity, but, like, wherever they are, they're probably doing better, not having to live through the rest of 2020 and knowing what's happening to the world, like everything, like global warming and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they don't have to see what's going to happen. But I hope that they're, like, if there is an afterlife, I really hope that they're, like, watching and they're trying to help us wherever they are, because knowing how people describe them, that's probably what they would be trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was watching one of her memes when I found out. I was just like, oh my gosh, I haven't followed her yet. And I went onto her account and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Oh, hey, Fox,
Lazzy.
what up?
Hi there.
We're definitely not reminiscing or anything.
Sorry. Anyways, sorry, we barely started. I was just scratching the surface of, like, the beginning of the alternate universe. Anyways, so let's see. So it was basically ink out with Angel. We already established Angel is a self-insert. Demon was insane for some reason. Literally no reason at all. Freaking Error versus Ink. Crud. It was insane. Error is Ink's brother in this universe. This is not, like, the original Ink or anything. We called this the Beta-verse because we refer to the main multiverse where everything, like, the original Undertale, the original Underswap, and the, like, original Ink. We refer to it as that because of the Omega timeline existing, where all the Beta-verse does not have the Omega timeline, so it's, like, there are different multiverses, and yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. But last night we were talking, and that's also how we planned this podcast. Anyways, so yeah, Ink took out Angel for sushi or whatever after he started flirting with her. I wish I could change this, but this is a major plot point now, and I can't change it for the life of me, because that would, like, changing the fact that Ink got with Angel in the first place would make a lot of the future events, like, not happen, and honestly, TigerTale probably wouldn't exist without that. Let's see. So there's TigerTale Sans and her sister, and their names are Alexa and Georgia. Georgia is supposed to be Papyrus, and Alexia is supposed to be Sans. A lot of things are, like, orange and stripy because TigerTale, and I wanted to stick with it. It's really weird. I need to redesign both of them. Yeah, they both had cat ears. Neither of them had. They both worked at Grillby's. Georgia worked in the back because she wasn't really great with people, which is weird, considering she's a freaking papyrus and she should be trying to be great with people, but she's, like, really shy for some reason.
Oh.
But like, they're both the physical embodiment of Californians, just absolute balls of sass and sarcasticness. Sarcasm. I can't speak English. I can't grammar
What's
correct.
English?
No habla inglés. No habla inglés. I don't know how to speak English. Why did my voice accent change? Weird. Okay, so, Angel, for some reason, really, really did not like Alexia, which is the Sans. And she saw Alexia standing by the border of the world because there was like a world limit, like the old worlds of Minecraft. It was really weird. It just suddenly cut off.
Yes.
Yeah, meaning you could literally fall off the world.
Interesting.
just like,
Goodbye, cruel
Mom,
world.
can I go play
Yeet.
with you? Okay, Kyle. Just don't go near the edge of the world. Freaking, there was no getting them back. The file was immediately deleted the second you fall off. So you just kind of fade into obscurity, literally, if you fall off. So it was like really weird. And Alexia did almost fall off. That or it was Asriel. It was probably Asriel. It was probably Asriel that almost fell off. But like Angel saved everybody, and she's the hero. Yay! Self-insert again. And a lot of confusing events happened after that, and it was like weird. And okay, so basically, if I remember, I think I remember this. They went to. Okay, so Ink, Angel, and company went to the anti-void where Error was. And Error attacked her and basically broke her soul, but because she's a freaking cat plus a god, she apparently has 9 lives.
Yes.
Basically reincarnated. She had all of her memories, but she was like this little weird soul baby. So she looked like herself, but it was like a chibi version, and she was like half a foot tall, like 6 inches tall, and she was all white, and all you could see was like this little tiny upside down blue soul on her, and like big blue, just blue eyes, and she couldn't speak.
Amazing.
So she had to go right through. Yeah, why'd you ping me? What do you want?
What? What do you mean? Definitely didn't ping you.
I
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Let me continue. So she basically got murdered by Error, and Ink started freaking out. But then he saw, oh look, the soul is alive for some reason, and started protecting her, I guess. And he went to the hospital, and they didn't do anything at the hospital for some reason. They literally just sat in the waiting room the entire time, literally just sitting there, and it was so funny because like nobody ever came like, "Hello, sir. Would you like your little friend there to get checked out?" No, they didn't even go to the attendance desk. So they were just kind of sitting in the waiting room of a hospital for no reason. The other angels were there. Introduced Swap Angel, who's like this little baby, and for some reason she's a wolf. And like she's adorable, but she's like a war criminal. It's really weird. She's like a dictator in a way, but she's like super cute. And she's way shorter. She's surprisingly one of the older angels, even though she looks like a literal child. But like, yeah, it's weird. She's older than like Fall Angel and Fell Angel, and like Fell Angel's like really protective of Swap Angel.
I ship it. I ship it so hard.
Don't ship it.
I ship it!
If anything, ship Fall Angel and Tiger Dance Angelica. Because, like, honestly, We'll get to that later. So Fall Angel gets introduced way later. We're probably gonna have to do that in a different podcast.
Holy crap.
Okay. Yeah. Angelica's not there. She gets introduced later. Before Fall, but, like, still later. So it's just Swap Angel and FellAngel.com. And because Angel was, like, killed once already, they now have, like, these weird glitches over their eye, and this was before I knew that Gino existed, so I'm really sorry about that. Cran Queen, I think that's the creator. Like, I know it's not illegal to have, like, glitches over your Undertale character's eye, but it just seems like you're ripping off Gino, and I kind of feel where I do that. I did that with Error 502, Bad Gateway, and, yeah, I still feel that. But, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be too mad.
Like, literally, if she dies before she comes, like, all the way back, because she's, like, slowly going through stages to become her normal form. So she looks like a little chibi child, turns into looking like a 12-year-old, and then, like, a teenager, and then, finally, Angel is back again. And these guys come up to Angel, start trying to kill her again for some reason in the middle of the hospital waiting room. And basically they do accidentally, quote unquote, kill her again, meaning she goes into her next form for some reason. And Ank basically kicks them into Underlust, which we aren't going to talk about that.
Yes, no, talk about it.
No, because literally nothing else happened after that. He just kicked them into the portal and we started going on our merry way.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No fun.
We don't talk about that.
Yes, we do.
Anything, they probably died.
Oh.
Okay, so keep going. I don't know what happens. Like, I guess, like, the glitches go away, Angel's back to being normal. And skip a lot of plot points, because all of those were just filler, I guess. And they aren't even that interesting. It would honestly make y'all sleep. But,
You talk like I'm not falling asleep.
Ink finds out that Angel had 3 children somehow, and science error has been taking care of them. Don't ask about science error, I can't explain it. It was really weird. I used to ship Angelica with him. No, not Angelica. Alexia with him. And it was just off the wall crud. Hi, Lazzy.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, he finally unmuted himself. Anyway. So, frick. So, they find out that those are his kids. And the first thing that said, hey, those are his kids. Like, the freaking Delilah, who looks a lot like Demon, with, like, black hair and stuff, but instead of having pure white eyes, she has red pupils. It's really weird. And she had, like, braided hair. She doesn't have cat ears at all. Or dog ears or whatever. She points out that Halo looks like his dad with the weird ink smudge, because Halo's a skeleton. Halo's the only skeleton, for some reason. And like his mother, he has wings, but instead of only having them when he powers up, he has them permanently, so he just has, like, these permanent, like, feather wings behind him. They don't glow like his mother. They're not made of, like, pure, just power magic. They're literally just physical things.
Kinda reminds me of a certain OC I have.
Oh, hey! Hi, Moon! Okay, so, and then there's Aaron over here, and he looks the most like his mom, except he has short hair. He's literally just a mom mini-me. Ears and everything.
Yes.
He does have a slightly longer tail. By the way, for some reason, all three of them can turn into wolves, but not cats like their mother. Their mother turns into a full-on tiger. And it gets really weird. She's used her tiger form several times to just crush Azrael, and Azrael can't die for some reason.
Because
It's
yes!
the original roleplay. It's the original roleplay.
Still
so
trying to
for some
figure that
reason,
out.
he can die in the original roleplay.
He still can't die now. I'm still trying to figure out that part.
Yeah, we're still trying to get to figure out how the heck to kill him.
How do I kill him?
Everyone wants to die. Anyways, like, okay. So they find out, oh look, Ink's our dad, Angel's our mom. And Ink goes to Angel like, bro, explain this. I didn't ask for kids. And I don't know what the frick explanation Angel
Hold up. Hold up. How did he not realize he was gonna have kids?
Because Angel somehow managed to create them out of magic and hid them away using science error's help. I don't freaking know. I was 10.
What the heck is innocent you is confusing.
Oh dear God. You don't even know the half of it. Literally, the AU was off the wall from the start. Ever since Ink just joined, it was just like, oh, here, let's have a nice healthy dose of what the heck. It's literally the entire AU is just on acid. So they find out, oh look, Angel's our mom, Ink's our dad, and somehow they start living with them. Oh, and by the way, when they first saw them, they tried to attack them.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And by the way, Demon was the one who let them out.
Yes! Demon is amazing!
I love Demon more than anyone else at this point. Demon, you're amazing. Okay, so Demon let them out, apparently, so they start trying to hunt down Demon. They attack Demon. And by the way, the kids attacked, like, them when they were first walking through. And then they were just like, oh, look, it's our dad.
He looks
so
kind of
weird.
like our brother! What do
Hey,
I?
he's kind of like our brother! And somehow Angel was with him, or something, I'm pretty sure. So they were just like, hey, Aaron looks like that lady! Oh!
So that's why they look similar. Hi,
Oh, so we aren't orphans! Like, no, honey, this isn't Annie. Okay. So, like, I don't freaking know what happened. But, like, a bunch of misadventures. They capture Demon. Demon gets out. Don't know what happens to her after that. She just kind of disappeared into obscurity. And then, like, a bunch of weird stuff happened. 10-year time skip. And that's when the... Wait, no. No, I was wrong. There was not a 10-year time skip yet. This is kind of... Okay. Fall does come in before Angelica. Okay, we're gonna include her. So before the 10-year time skip, Ink, Angel, I think, and some other people, they go to Tiger Fall, which is like weird, sort of glitched out.
Okay.
The angel there does not like Ink at all. She does not take any crud from anybody. and she's kind of mute, I guess. So she gets dusted somehow or something.
What?
Yeah, her file somehow still exists, so that's why she's alive
Interesting.
right now, and has her physical form. Because she's an angel, she's literally a goddess. She can do whatever the frick she wants, apparently.
Is that why she was so glitched out when Dose met her?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, like her A literally collapsed.
Holy
It literally
crap.
collapsed. And that's where Shockwave and Heartbreak, Sherbet's parents, come in. Sherbet's gonna come in later, because that's after a different person is introduced. So they go there, and Tigerfall was supposed to be basically the original, I guess, because like everything was actually cat themed, sort of. Most of the people were cats or had cat ears or something, or were like related to a feline in some way. Heck, the king was related to a feline. He was a tiger. Dusted the king.
Holy.
Accidentally dusted Heartbreak. Shockwave was not happy about that. By the way, they're kids. And Ink was the one who dusted Heartbreak. Somehow, for some reason. Shockwave was not happy about that. Shockwave started attacking. By the way, little tidbit about Heartbreak. Heartbreak, every time somebody in the Tiger AUs feels like some kind of pain related to love or heartbreak, basically her namesake, she gets like this really glitchy, like, pain thing, and she starts glitching out really badly. Most of the time she just completely passes out. And Shockwave kind of tries to help her out with it. She's like, hey, don't die on me! They freaking love each other, I swear to God. It was pretty freaking obvious from the beginning. But, yeah, so I don't know why Ink dusted Heartbreak, but somehow she was brought back. I don't freaking know. Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what had happened was Ink. It wasn't Ink fighting like a different version of what was it, like 2 splits of Heartbreak and friggin' Shockwave, some fuckery that was going on.
No! It was your character. Remember Tigerfall. You had Sanity. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was Sanity. Yeah, you had split personality girl, and I also had split personality.
Oh, yeah, her.
The giraffe lady. We don't talk about the giraffe lady with the third eye.
She's gone.
Yeah.
She no longer exists.
Freaking verse. Don't talk about her. She's a little crud. I think that was her name. But like, yeah, I think he was fighting Sanity, accidentally dusted Heartbreak or something. Maybe. Offered, hey, I can bring her back to life with this potion or whatever. And Shockwave was just like, bro, how am I supposed to trust you after you literally killed my friend, girlfriend? Oh! Yeah, I swear to God they were dating right then. Freaking 12-year-olds. So, freaking, no, they were like teenagers. There was another time skip that happened somewhere, and I think I did that so they would be able to have Sherbet or something.
Oh, so that's Sherbet's parents.
Yeah, they're Sherbet's parents, but they're younger, so they're not. So he doesn't exist yet. Basically they fight. Heartbreak's brought back to life or something. And end scene. That's when Fall's introduced. I think the AU starts collapsing after Verse or something breaks into her 2 different personalities, and they accidentally destroy the AU trying to kill the bad personality, like the genocide personality. And pretty much Fall Angel's the only one left. And she's really glitched out, so she doesn't usually leave her alternate universe very often at that point, because like she believes like, hey, I can spread this corruption around, I don't want to do that because like freaking original Angel's gonna kill me. She actually can't. She can't carry the virus that like the glitches in her AU to other AUs. She does not. She cannot carry her glitches. Like she's a glitch, but she can't actually transmit it to any of the other AUs. But that come in can. Like come in and leave, they can. So usually she basically kills them. But like if they're gods for some reason, it doesn't count. Except when it which that will come in later when like Halo and Delilah and Aaron, all of them are grown-ups. Okay. So she basically okay. She falls just kind of sitting there depressed, basically. Sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadness, darkness, dementia, raven way. Except not, because that would be way too edgy for her. She wears a freaking sundress, for God's sake. Yellow dress wearer. She's the tallest of the angels, and she's like, you know what, I'm not gonna try to look cool. Yellow sundress.
Yeah.
Yes, I go to church every Sunday. What about you, Shannon? She can't even go to church. Freaking AU collapse.
She'd be kicked out. She'd be kicked out for being the devil's spawn.
Kicked out for being the devil's spawn? Oh, you're affiliated with Demon. Well then, Wingardium Leviosa! Oh my god. She doesn't actually talk like that. In fact, she barely talks at all. So, a bunch of crud happens.
Correction, doesn't ever talk.
She does talk occasionally, but it does hurt, because like her voice glitches out and stuff, and apparently glitches hurt, even though she is a glitch. Technically, it's really weird. Yeah. So, basically, 10-year time skip. And Delilah, Halo, Aaron run through the forest as wolves. I don't know what Halo's wolf form looks like. We aren't going to talk about that because it probably looks really freaking weird. Considering he's a skeleton.
It's a skeleton wolf!
There's just this
Shoot it!
hole somewhere, and Delilah isn't paying attention, runs in the hole on accident. And she's gripping onto the edge. Her brothers are trying to pull her out. It's like, dude, don't let go, don't let go. She gets grabbed by some weird, like, spiky tentacle things. And no,
it's Gaster! It's Gaster!
It's not Gaster! It's not Gaster! And she gets pulled down. And that's where the 10-year time skip happens. There was like a weird time skip in between. It was strange. So 10 years later, Aaron's really now a jerk all of a sudden, and he decides to move out just completely. They don't know. They technically don't know where he is. They don't know where he moved to, because he just decided one day, like, hey, I'm really fed up with the rest of this family. I'm gonna leave now. It's like he's gotten more and more mean since Delilah got captured by something or died or something. And Halo's just, hey, I'm gonna go live with my boyfriend. So, like, there was one thing I didn't mention. Halo is basically like a mini-me of Ink, essentially. Yep. He made his own alternate universe, basically. It's still a work in progress right now, but he made this place called TigerTale because he was not creative, like me. And he had this little skeleton guy he was drawing named Azran, and Azran didn't have arms, so this is an adorable moment. He was like, "Hey, can you give me arms? Because I'd like to actually do stuff." And Halo was like, "Yeah, sure. What arms would you like?" One skeleton arm, one robot arm. So he gave him that, and now they're together for some reason.
Yo, yes.
Yes. Adorable. So now they kind of live together. Halo's the king of his AU right now. And
Amazing.
Azran's the queen or the king or whatever. Co-king. I don't know. We aren't gonna say
It sounded like you said cocaine.
Ah, yes, the act of cocaine. We don't talk about that. I was about to say demonetization, but then I realized I can't be monetized.
Yeah, same though.
Yeah, you have
I have so
Getting
many
closer by the
copyright
second.
claims.
54. What?
I said I'm getting closer by the second. I only need 849 more subscribers. Fuck.
I only have 54. Anyways. So 10 times what happens. Halo's like, hey, I'm gonna dip. Aaron's like, hey, frick you, I'm gonna dip. And yeah,
Then they have a child.
crud happens. Yeah, it's really weird. Azran and Halo did have a child, but she was murdered.
What?
And they were just like, okay, crud happens, I guess. Oh my god, I was trying so desperately for this AU to make sense. We literally stopped their child's storyline within the 2 months I was in Texas at the time. It was like it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago we did that. So yeah, this AU's been going on for like 3 years. Maybe 4! Dear God!
No, I'm pretty sure it's only been going on for 3. It's been going on for about as long as for about as long as my Scratch account has existed, and I'm pretty sure it's only been 2 years and a couple months, I think.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna have to look on Scratch now. Dang it, I actually have to get on this trash website to check.
Yeah.
It has fallen to trash.
I have your
Let's
account. I can
see.
pull up your account.
2 years and 5
2
months.
years, 5 months ago.
Yep. That's way older than I thought it was, I'm not gonna lie.
Bio after you said why you left Scratch. TCH.
What?
There's new activity in LGBTQ plus support. Okay, good. But also, like, screw you, Scratch. I hope you die. Seriously, the website has gone to crud. So, apparently, for some reason, this is before Halo leaves, Delilah, quote unquote, suddenly comes back. She's outside, and Angel's like, "Honey, is that you? Would you like to come in? We're having dinner." And she doesn't really. Like, she's like, "That's weird. Why would she come back all of a sudden? Why is she not talking to us?" And like Delilah's kind of just being quiet. She has big black feathery wings for some reason, and she always has bangs covering this one eye. And this was back when. Okay. So Angel like, hey, is there a reason you're hiding your eye? You don't have to hide it from me. And she kind of lifts up her bangs, and to reveal like this black goopy stuff with weird gears in it. I removed the gears from the design entirely. So yeah. And don't worry, she's not a robot or anything. So Angel finds out, hey, isn't Delilah? And Delilah immediately like turns around, goes like, oh no! The freaking guy possessing me is trying to possess me even more. And Delilah eventually manages to separate from the person who's possessing them. But the person who's possessing them managed to attack Angel, get the soul, and now they're in the void, so like pitch black void. So Angel's body is laid on the bed, I guess, or whatever, and they all go to the they all go to the void to confront the person who one possessed Delilah and basically made her a demon, essentially. Like she looks like a monster. Like the upper half, like she walks on all fours now. Upper half is human-esque, and then lower half and arms and stuff is just straight up animal. It was like really weird. I think she had like a skeleton tail.
Oh wow.
And yeah, shoot. They started fighting. Ink almost died. Angel came to him, with her soul saying like, "Oh, take my soul! I'll always be with you." And apparently, Lazzy almost cried at this.
Oh wow. Well, Lazzy.
What happened in the reboot server? Let's see. So they defeat the person that possessed Angel, and they shift out of their weird black humanoid form. Like they were pitch black. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. Seriously, it was like pitch black creepy stuff. It was basically Nightmare, except more nightmarish. And then they looked exactly like Delilah for some reason, like almost exactly. They had goat horns and the black over their face. And they were shorter. They were shorter because living in the void for all their life apparently stunted her growth. And her name was, and she was like, I am Seda. I am the one who killed your mother. And it's just like, I am the fourth child, and I am the twin of Delilah. And Delilah's just like, you know what? Screw you. Like, actually, screw you. And yeah, Seda is Hades backwards. Me and Aaron actually had a debate. Like, oh, should we name it Seda or Sade? Seda. Seda's the only one that sounds right. And like she causes chaos eventually. And okay, so the TigerTale roleplay, the Undertale roleplay we're doing right now, technically does not. It's like canon divergence, sort of.
So like,
we don't
side
talk about
stories.
We don't talk about Tale here, because that's technically not part of the main plot. I'm sorry.
Well, it kind of started. Yeah, I know. It kind of.
Yeah, it's canon divergence. It's canon divergence.
Almost like side stories.
Yeah, Dream wasn't even part of the main story, so yeah. Seda's kind of just chilling out, living in the void. And Ink, after hearing about what happened, Angel basically had Seda, but realized, hey, this child is powerful enough to kill me. And she only cared about herself at the time. She never really was right in the head. So she would, like, she'd kind of do things like based on either herself or the ones she loved. She did not love the AUs that Ink protected. So instead of saying, "Hey, she can kill me or my family," she said, "Hey, she can wipe out half the AUs," and threw her in the void, basically to die. But somehow, Seda managed to survive, and yeah, Seda knows who her mother is. She knows about what she's done to her. She has very bad abandonment issues and possible depression because of that now, and possible anxiety because of, like, after the events of the TigerTale reboot, which we're going to get into in another thing. And basically, she she has repeatedly, like, said, hey, I really want to kill my mom. I really hope she dies. Like, she does not like Angel at all. She does not have the emotional connection that a person has to their mother. Because she grew up not knowing anybody from her family, essentially, until they came to find her. And by the way, time in the void is slow, so she's like twice as old as her sister. Her sister was 21, and Seiya's technically 42.
Wow.
It's really weird. Yeah. So, like, she's just kind of sitting in the void. Ink goes there sometimes to, like, hey, I'm your dad, I'm here for you. Let's be chill with each other. And honestly, her dad's, like, the only one she's kind of chill with. And they start becoming friends. She learns about, like, the AU wall that she has, and she's like, whoa, that's pretty cool, but what's this big black paper here? And he starts teaching her about corruption and stuff. And okay, so after this is like a weird behind the scenes thing. She starts teaching herself different lines of code and like different glitches and stuff. And this comes into play like in the TigerTale reboot thing. And yeah, that's about as far as I can go in terms of story, because we gotta spread this out over like at least 3 episodes.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we do, don't we?
2. Yeah, maybe 2. Because, like, we gotta keep this thing going, sort of. Maybe behind the scenes things. We do have a second plot going on in the TigerTale reboot. And that one's currently in progress. So we're probably going to do more updates on that. But,
even if we do run out of things for TigerTale, there's still Dostale. But you guys know nothing about it, lol.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, how about we do a deal? We try to do the podcast every Saturday or something, like around Saturday night, 1 to 2 hours. That should be pretty much fine, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
So this is basically the first episode. I'm going to edit the video. Lazzy, do you want to put it up on your channel? Have the most subscribers, so no. Okay.
I have the most subscribers, but my channel is very, very focused on one thing, so I can't really.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll host it on my channel because I have second amount of subscribers. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit over in the corner.
Unfortunately, Geometry Dash is one of those games that you can't particularly just completely switch from YouTube-wise.
Yeah.
Because you like, absolutely use viewers. There are games like Minecraft or Roblox that if you play something else, like if you go from Roblox to friggin', I don't know, VR games and crap, people won't mind. But going from Geometry Dash to literally anything is very, very hard to do.
Yeah, honestly, I see where you're coming from. Anyways, first episode. And what are we gonna call the podcast? Really quick? Something. It's gotta be like
Suffering with Mod Pupper.
Suffering with Mod Pupper. That would be too long of a name because we've got to put cast at the end.
I mean, you literally already have one. It's called a Pupcast.
It's either Pupcast or TigerCast or something.
TTCast.
Crackhead.
Crackhead. Crackcast. It's
No.
the Crackcast.
Crackcast. Oh man. TigerCrack Cast. Or just literally TigerCrack. That's for kids. We can't do drugs.
I mean, it describes it literally describes the entire plot though. It's on crack.
Crack. Except for like sort of the ending, I guess, because that's where everything actually got serious. In a way.
Yeah, where everything got serious and
everything.
Very, very recently, we've moved on to a different plot, and it isn't looking too good right now. I'm just gonna.
It's not looking too good. The main
not looking too good. Not looking too good for Ink. Ink's losing his shit. Az is eventually gonna pop up and
Watercress is dead now. It's all gotten back around.
Angel's dead. Ink is depressed.
Seda
Psycho
hasn't-
Murderer is about to come visit him.
Ink technically can't feel feelings.
Well,
In this AU, Mr. Ink, you know how in the original, Ink had to split his soul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically destroyed his soul. Like, get out.
In this verse, he split it, but he never completely destroyed it, unlike in the other one. He split it and was able to preserve it while it was split, and then he got that half of his soul back, which then gave him his feelings back. So that's what it was. That's what happened.
It's basically left brain. He basically got his left brain back.
Yeah.
That's the one that feels feelings.
Nice.
I made no
At the very start of it, he was emotionless. He acted like he had emotions, but he was just good at that because he was used to doing it. And then Mr. Az came along, found the other half of his soul, while Ink was what was it? He took in Angel. That like sort of compensated for that last half of his soul, and then once Angel was able to split off, and then Ink made a body suit thingy for her. Angel split off into the suit, but then since Ink was used to having that soul, his soul started to like kill itself. So then Az had to go find the other half of his soul and give it to him. So then now he has emotions.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That we just didn't roleplay it.
Oh, we did roleplay it. We completely roleplayed it. It was I'm pretty sure it was on Scratch though. That or it was in the DM. Or that or it was Discord DM. I don't know. It was probably on Scratch if I had to take a guess.
No, it was Discord DM. It was Discord DM. Because they were fighting. We continued the fight with Seda in the DMs. Remember?
We did.
Yeah. Remember when Seda had the weird raspy voice and I kept talking in the sarcasm text? Literally, she would talk in the sarcasm text. It was amazing. Oh man.
Beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful. Anyways, any more fun facts about characters that you'd like to hear? Because, like, you guys have already heard all the fun facts about my characters and, like, why they act like they do. But, like, they haven't. The people that are watching this have not.
They haven't.
So, like, who should we do first? Because we already heard about Ink.
Yes,
Dream.
we've heard how Ink.
Oh, Dream's not a main character. He's not.
I don't care. Dream needs fun facts.
Okay, fine. Okay. Dear God, people are gonna get mad at me for this, but me and Moon, we shipped Dream with a different version of Nightmare.
Yeah.
But this version of Nightmare is like really different, so they're not genetically like brothers or anything. It's completely okay, technically. Yeah. But like in terms of like, it's weird. But basically, Dream was dating Dose Nightmare for a while. They were a very adorable couple, and for some reason they broke up at some point. This was during the time that Moon didn't have access to their account or something, so they created a new account like a while later, like a full year later, and they contacted very recently, like in May, like, hey, it's me, I'm Moon, and I was like,
you're just like, yeet.
I was like super happy.
Yeah, I just got tired of all the pings from that account. It was like, throw you in the trash.
Okay, so like he got with Moon, not Moon, Dose.
Spoiler alert!
but during the time Moon didn't have access to their account, they I guess they broke up or whatever. So now Dose is married to Sugarfell, who is a girl. So basically,
Yes.
either bi or you can kind of tell now. And Dream is just full on gay. And Dream's mental health kind of just started deteriorating. This is like side story now. Dream's mental health kind of just started deteriorating. He started becoming more depressed. And yeah. But like during the time like a few weeks after, or a few months after him and Ghost broke up, they found this little kid called Knot in the woods, and this is a little skeleton boy based off of my D20 that I recently got because I want to get into playing D&D. Can't find any good campaigns yet, but so he's like a weird mix between a dragon and a skeleton, mostly skeleton in looks, with like a dragon tail and little wings.
And horns.
Yeah. And he has like floating crystals. They're not supposed to technically be horns.
They look like horns.
Yeah, they do look like horns, but they're supposed to be like little dice shards or whatever, because that's kind of what my dice looks like blue with little green wisps and stuff inside of it, and it's sparkly and glittery. It's really pretty. It's a really good D20. I'm glad my dad's friend Dalton gave it to me.
Nice.
Yeah, Dalton's pretty freaking awesome. I call him Uncle Dalton because he's basically my uncle at this point. Really awesome. And they found him out in the woods.
Oh my gosh, who would ditch that? Seriously.
Not had his dad, quote unquote, was Gaster, and was like a Gaster or whatever. And Gaster was a scientist. He was trying to see if two monsters, like two completely different species of monster, could be compatible in creating a child scientifically, because they couldn't by just like regular pregnancy or whatever. They couldn't do that. They were basically incompatible. So Knot was the only quote unquote successful experiment. There were a few others that managed to like be alive only for a few seconds, but then they would just die moments after opening their eyes. Knot was the only person who survived. He is 13 now, but he is like, he doesn't have many powers, so to compensate for that, and because he wasn't really let around people, because they didn't want the news getting out in case he failed and died before he reached adulthood. The Gaster gave him a little D20 that held like an artificial soul of a dragon, and this dragon was able to be like summoned and touched and stuff, and had emotions. So Knot called this dragon Lily, and Lily's basically his best friend. So the only place he was really let out to roam around was this one area in Waterfall called the Echo Flowers. And it was just this big bed of echo flowers he would lay down in nightly and fall asleep. Gaster would come out and retrieve him every night. And the reason they let him out there was because nobody ever went there. They didn't know that was there. It was like a secret area behind the lab. The lab was located in Waterfall, by the way. Because it's one of the least populated areas in Underground. He falls asleep one day in the Echo Flowers and wakes up in a bed in Dream and Nightmare's castle. Not Dose Nightmare, Dream's sister Nightmare. Yes, sister. It's weird. Don't ask.
Dose Nightmare didn't exist. Dose Nightmare was gone.
Dose Nightmare. This was after Dose Nightmare broke up with Dream. So he starts freaking out, and they tell him, "Hey, we found you in the forest. We thought you had passed out from hypothermia or something. Are you okay?" And yeah, they kind of take care of him now. He calls them Aunt Nightmare and Uncle Dream. It's really adorable. They're not in love or anything. They're brother and sister, so that would be really, really freaking weird.
Yeah, we get to talk about Dose Dream and that.
I'm not going to talk about your character's mood. We don't get
We aren't gonna talk about how your nightmare was flirting with my dream.
It's technically not incest. I'm so sorry. But like that was the inside story thing that we randomly did in one of the welcome and chat things in our server. So oh boy. They're taking care of Not now, but like Dream's health has been like mental health has just been deteriorating. He's really freaking depressed now, like bags under the eyes and everything. And I guess Dose kind of knows about this, but like he kind of just refuses to admit it and pushes it to the back of his mind, just like, oh, it can't be because of me. He's just depressed for some reason. I'm going to
yeah.
And
it's not because I'm married or anything.
Not because I'm married. Like, yeah, sure, he loved me like a lot, but like he can't be depressed because I'm married to somebody else now and don't talk to him anymore.
Wait, what?
Like,
they don't talk? What was that one roleplay then where they talk to each other?
Where's Dose been in this roleplay, Mom?
Well, you see, there's this thing called not being there.
Exactly.
He's not always around 24/7.
He usually is.
Yeah, no, that's Splotch now. Splotch is always around now.
Splotch is always around. You cannot escape Splotch.
You say her name and she is instantly summoned. Like, that's how...
What's up? Somebody call me. No, nobody called me. What's up?
Like, who has said my name?
It's chaotic energy in a nutshell, I have to be honest. Just chaotic neutral in a nutshell. So, okay. Dose King Sans comes along.
Flirt.
Listen to.
Flirt.
So weird. Splits into two, and then you have Dose Sun and Dose Moon, which are still both skeletons. And Dose Moon. So okay, weird. Time to weird. Dream basically had this big old freak out, yelled at everybody, left, and got into a little mini verbal fight with his sister. His sister smacked him so hard in the back of the head he passed out, possibly gave him a mini concussion. And then after he woke up, he heard Moon talking, and the Moon sounds a lot like Dose. So, yeah, Dream, being the half-awake little emotional baby he is just like, hey, wait, no, I want to go see him. Let me go see him. And Nightmare was just like, dude, that's not who you freaking think it is. Lay the frick down. You need sleep. Yeah, this happened for like this went on for like 30 minutes straight.
This is why you don't let us leave us alone for 20 seconds. Like,
this is literally why you don't let us roleplay in
all of
channel.
My characters basically just decided to dip out on whatever the hell's going on with y'all.
Yes. Like, hey, yeah.
Like, I'm not even joking. Literally, all of them went to go get a drink at a bar or something and just left them alone.
And okay, so when Dream finally got his bearings and stuff, let's see. Moon was just like, oh, we might be here because somebody ... And then he goes and grabs Dream's hand.
yes, because innocent baby boy.
Innocent baby child did the wrong thing. And Dream is just like extremely just disturbed by this because like that's not Dose, but I somehow have a crush on him because he sounds like Dose and he acts like Dose and I'm dying inside.
It's because he's the same personality that Dose came off of with King.
Yeah, and he's just like, dude, this is freaking wrong. I shouldn't like him because he acts like Dose. I should like him for himself. And it's like he's very conflicted. And eventually after a while of weirdness between freaking everybody, literally, what the frick is going on here?
I have no clue.
I don't even know. Our role plays are way too freaking random. I literally don't know what we're going to do because we don't even plan this out beforehand. We just start role playing. Dream gets like caught by Dose, I guess. No, not Dose, Moon. Blah blah blah. Because Dose Moon is a thing. I don't want to call him D Moon because that would just be weird.
I'm typically
Moon
called Woof. You mod Woof.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Mod Woof. So you're Woof now. Moon
Yes.
is Moon. Okay. Moon is just like, hey, wait, do you like me? And then James is like, oh, crap.
He's just like, crap. The small nose. The small has found out.
And he is basically like, just gay panic in a nutshell. It's literally just gay panic in a nutshell. It's emotional baby child. So Moon's just like, oh, I like you too, and it's just like, no, don't.
Yes.
Like I was like, okay, I kind of get this, but like also, no, honey.
Too bad.
Know what's going on here? You don't know anything about what's going on. Just don't. And okay, so basically, Dream was about to mention Dose, just like, hey, wait, like I like you, but ... and then he trails off. Moon asks him what's wrong, and he's like, it's nothing. And yeah, now they're together or something. And then in a very recent roleplay, somehow, Dream is very angry boy because him and his sister got into a fight, and his sister basically jabbed her elbow really hard into his eye. So now he's blind in that eye, essentially. His elbows are freaking sharp. Like, literally. They can tear someone's cheek open. Okay. So, he's really ticked off. Dose Dream comes in, and he's like, hey, I'm holding your boyfriend hostage. You don't do something about it. And instead of actually trying to find a way to get to Moon, I was just like, you know what? I remember that Dose Dream has a crush on my Nightmare.
Nightmare used seduce.
And she literally used flirt on him. She freaking used flirt. And somehow it worked. And Dream like teleported over to Dose Dream. Grabbed Moon, and then backhanded Dose Dream immediately, and then teleported away. And then freaking Dose Dream was just like, okay, then I'm gonna steal your waifu. Oh wait, no, I meant sister.
What? What kind of incest?
Excuse me?
I actually messed up. I didn't actually mean that. I'm sorry. I got messed up because Dream called Nightmare his waifu. Okay. Literally, I'll go up. Roll up.
To quote what you said, what you made Nightmare say, but you know, okay, I need the English, but I don't want you to do that.
I don't want you to do that, ...
And then it's just, and then she just puppy dogs it, like, just like, screw you, take your freaking brother's boyfriend. She's just
Did
like,
he literally say screw you to the person that he's crushing on and
Yes.
has been crushing on for literal years now?
yes.
And
But technically that has two meanings, so.
Excuse me?
I honestly don't know what's going on anymore. So yeah, that's a thing now. Moon and Dream are together. That's about as far as the story's gone so far.
We're not gonna talk about how Nightmare's just like constantly flirting with.
Dude, she's trying to keep him at bay. Keep him at bay. Shut up.
We're gonna talk about how you said in the voice chat earlier that that Nightmare can't blame you for if they get married in if those Dream and It get married in 5 years.
Why do I feel like that's legit going to happen knowing you?
Yeah. I'm determined. Freaking yes. Gonna whack my iPad into your face.
Oh man. Oh, that was the okay. So that's pretty much the first episode of Pupcast or TigerCrack or whatever. Let's call it TigerCrack.
TigerCrack.
TigerCrack Podcast. Time to change the name of the voice chat that we should have been using this entire time and use.
Who gives a crap? Suffer with Mod Puppers is a better channel to use.
No, it's not.
Yes, because it's Suffer with Mod Pupper.
Okay. I bumped the server.
You did it in the wrong channel. Right?
I
would be disappointed.
I hate you. I hate you. Go die. But I don't actually hate you. Homo.
I'm telling Cody. I'm telling my girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend, honey.
Yeah, I know.
You have a girlfriend.
I'm telling my girlfriend.
And a crush on a guy.
Cody!
Okay. Anyways, that's the first episode. Would you guys like to say anything else before I end the recording?
Gay. Your mom!
How about you, Aaron?
Creeper
No.
sounds? Is that all you're
No.
gonna say? Creeper sounds?
Okay.
I have nothing
Anyway.
to say. I don't even know what I don't even know what I would say.
Yeah, I am. Oh man, they're gonna hear my voice for the most of the podcast. We got
Oh,
y'all gotta talk next time.
Well, it's kind of hard when there's somebody going on a freaking story tangent.
Oh, I'm sorry that this is my AU that I created and put a lot of story into, even though most of it was absolute crud. Anyways, okay, bye.